Hi guys. So last night I prayed to God and asked God for something in the Bible that would bring comfort, something that would sort of help me keep my hopes up, help give me more courage. And so I was essentially guided to 2 Chronicles chapters 19 and 20. So this is about Jehoshaphat. I'm really sorry if I'm not saying that correctly, but this is about basically the king of Judah, Jehoshaphat, and he was a very righteous king. He did everything that was right in the sight of the Lord. Um, but chapter 19, verse 2, then Jehu, the son of Hanani, the seer, went out to meet him and said to the king Jehoshaphat, shouldest thou help the ungodly and love them that hate the Lord? Therefore is wrath upon thee from before the Lord. So yes, Jesus tells us to love our enemies, but perhaps it would be a wise choice to keep our distance from wicked people. So this is like the beginning. All right, so chapter 19, I'll show you how this all sort of relates. In chapter 20, essentially, it talks about armies that were coming against the tribe of Judah. And these armies were very large, and so of course the king, Jehoshaphat, got really intimidated and declared a fast for the entire tribe of Judah. And with that fast, of course, they're praying to God, praising God, and just asking God to basically fight this battle for them. And sure enough, when their enemies came, they ended up killing each other. And they left so much plunder that it took 3 days for Judah, the tribe of Judah, to basically take all the plunder from the remains. Okay? So this is probably the message that God really wanted to get across to me is let God fight your battles for you. So just let God take the lead, let God fight your battles for you. So don't have fear, just let God, well, fear of God, yes, but just let God fight your battles. Okay? And then at the end of chapter 20, this is really interesting. So chapter 20, verse 35. And after this did Jehoshaphat, king of Judah, join himself with Ahaziah, king of Israel, who did very wickedly. And he joined himself with him to make ships to go to Tarshish, and they made the ships in Ezion-Geber. Excuse me if I'm not getting these places correctly or the pronunciation correctly, but I'm trying. Then Eliezer the son of Dodava of Marisha prophesied against Jehoshaphat, saying, because thou hast joined thyself with Ahaziah, the wicked man, the Lord hath broken thy works. And the ships were broken, that they were not able to go to Tarshish. So this sort of relates to the beginning of chapter 19 and verse 2, where it says, because you're loving ungodly people, like, once again, Jesus says love our enemies, but perhaps it is best not to work with them or to join forces with them. Because at the end of chapter 20, in verse 37, it shows you that essentially if you join forces, if you are a righteous person and you join forces with wicked, basically you are subject to God's wrath. So it's good to pray for your enemies, but perhaps it's not the best idea to be associated with them or to join forces with them, because essentially that will make you crash and burn with them. So if God has been putting red flags in your life about certain people, perhaps that are not supposed to be part of your life because they are a bad influence, I would strongly advise that you take heed to those red flags and remove those people from your life before basically God makes it happen where you crash and burn with them. So, take heed to that, you guys. Very powerful message. Pretty sure the main message for me was let God fight your battles for you, and then he was very adamant that I should be sharing the message about essentially do not join forces with wicked people unless you want destruction for yourself. So once again, if God has been pointing out certain people that should not be part of your life and has been giving you red flags about certain people, heed to those. Remove those people from your life, or else it will be a detriment and a destruction to your own. Alright. Take care, you guys. God bless you all.